Hello, and welcome back to the Noodle Shop. I'm Tristan.
I'm Gio.
Let's get right into it.
Man, I shaved my mustache and I messed it up.
How'd you mess it up? You also missed a hair. I can see a
Yeah,
hair.
I think the next time we film an episode it's gonna have
Just
I'm not gonna have a
nothing.
mustache.
It's gone.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed. I was like, dude, what the fudge?
You said,
No,
oh,
not even.
ah,
I was trimming
no.
it. I was trimming it and I trimmed it too much. But it happens like I don't go to a barber or nothing. I cut my own hair. I do my own beard
And I
and
go to the
facial
barber.
hair.
I'm just like, can you
So I can't.
just fix it?
Every time I go to a barber, they always cut it too short.
Oh, last time I was like, hey, I don't want you to cut it. I want you to just trim it and make it look nice, and that's it. And she's like, so you don't want me to like put like a 2 on it? I'm like, no, I don't
Like,
want you
don't
to
touch
cut
it
it.
at all.
I just want you to go zip, zip, and then like clean up right here. That's it.
Yeah, you see,
And she
I've done
was
that.
like, I'm still gonna charge you the full price though. I was
That's
like, I don't
fine.
care.
That's fine. Just clean me up. No, so the last time I went, see, I've been to like salons and I've been to barbers, and every time I go, no matter where I go,
They mess it up.
they always mess it up. I'm like, don't cut the top, like my hair. I'm like, just cut the sides, don't cut the top. And they're like,
Oh, so
okay.
cut the top?
No, yeah, they're like, okay, and then they're like, they'll pull out their scissors and they'll just like snip, 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 and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna punch something. And then
And then they grab the mirror and they show you the back of your head and they're like, does it look good? You're like, no.
you're like, where's the rest of my hair? And then the last time I went to a barber, I was like, oh, can you trim out my beard? You know, clean it up, make it look good. And he's like, yeah, I got you. And he shaved almost all of it off and made it like clean. And you know, you don't want to be rude because they're cutting your hair. You know, they could cut your throat with with a blade. But
They're like, oh, you don't like it?
yeah. So like
No one will ever
he was
know.
cleaning my beard and I was like, oh, it's coming out really good. And then out of nowhere he pulled out the machine and was like, wah, and then trimmed it down and I was like, no.
It took me 6 years to
Yeah.
grow this.
So now I'm like, you know what? If I mess up myself, I start all over. But at least it
Just
was
cut
my
it all
fault.
off.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing with my mustache. Next episode, no mustache.
No mustache. I need to just clean everything up.
That's a
Yeah,
funny way to start the episode.
it is. We didn't even transition. We just jumped right in.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Um, we we were just watching the trailer for Morbius.
Oh, okay.
What do you think about that? Because I'm interested, but
I mean,
I
we've talked about it a couple times
yeah
already
yeah,
on other
yeah.
episodes.
This was the second trailer,
Yeah.
and it shows you a little bit more. And I really do like how he looks. Um, he looks like Morbius.
I think it'll be a good movie.
I do think it's gonna be a good movie. Um,
I hope he's not in No Way Home though.
I don't think he is.
I don't think so either, but I hope they don't put him in there
Fun fact.
before Morbius comes out.
Fun fact: Venom and Morbius was supposed to come out before Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is
but
that
they
why
all
he's
got-
like, I'm Venom?
I don't. That I
He's
don't
like,
know.
no, I'm just kidding. I'm Morbius.
That was funny though, but yeah. I think it's gonna be a good movie. There's certain little things that growing up with Spider-Man, and his villains,
Spooderman.
they take away some things. Like he absorbs blood by his hands.
Yeah.
And they didn't do that. He actually looks like he's gonna eat drinking blood like a regular vampire.
Well, they didn't really show any of it, so
Yeah, so-
he could still just do it with his hands, and then he just like wipes his face or something.
Blood all over my face. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it looks good. I like how they introduced the Vulture, which
But
is
not as Vulture.
well, yeah, but they don't tell you who he. I mean, you know who he is from the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
But
Abuse.
but seeing that it kind of makes me question like what are they trying to do?
Also, what timeline are they on?
That's another
Because he's
thing.
not Vulture yet.
Not only that, is he in the MCU?
That too.
Or because Spider-Man's in the MCU right now.
I saw a video when I was at work earlier. I was scrolling through YouTube on my break, and one of the videos was that it says, "Is Morbius in the MCU?" And it's like people talking about it.
Yeah, I guess that's like the big question.
Obviously, I think we're gonna find that out when we see the movie.
He's gonna show up in the Spider-Man No Way Home, and everyone's gonna be like, "What?" And then we're gonna get his origin story after the fact.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
Um,
X-Men with Wolverine.
what do you mean? Oh, the
Like
first.
the X-Men movies come out and you watch it and then they do an origin story of Wolverine. You're
Oh,
like,
after the
you
fact,
probably
yeah.
should have done that
You know what's
first.
funny is they've done so. They did X-Men Origins, right? The Wolverine Origins,
Yeah,
and then they did the Wolverine, which was somewhat of an origin movie too.
yeah, kind of.
So he got two origin movies, but those movies were excellent. Well, Origins, let me take that back. That
They
movie
also
was.
did.
I saw
Isn't
two versions of that movie. I saw the pre-production version when it got leaked online,
and then you saw
and
the
then I saw the
actual one.
actual version, and I was like, it was
What's the
okay.
which movie is the one that Deadpool's in, but he's not Deadpool. He's the dude with the blades.
Yeah, that's X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's still Deadpool, but he's his human form,
Yeah,
and then
with the blades.
he becomes in quotes Deadpool. He's
Why
like
in quotes?
because
Why?
he's like not Deadpool because they make Deadpool in the movie. He's like the
Oh
final
yeah.
villain, but he's not the Deadpool
He's
that.
not the
Yeah, he's not
Deadpool,
the
yeah.
Deadpool, you know.
He's
Which
just
is
a
funny because at the
Deadpool.
end of Deadpool, he goes one of the Deadpool movies. He goes like back in time and stuff,
Yeah.
and he like kills the other Deadpool, which was funny. And Wolverine's like, hmm.
Well, in the first Deadpool, there's a scene where he's like when he's talking to his girlfriend or whatever,
Mhm.
and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go," or she's like giving him the brochures for the cancer,
Yeah.
and there's a scene where it cuts, and he has an action figure of
Of
the
the
old
actual, yeah, the old
Deadpool.
Deadpool from the movie,
Yeah,
yeah.
and he just pulls the magazine out from under it.
So in
That
that
was
first
pretty
movie,
funny.
it's funny because they they did a lot of uh not Easter eggs, but
Fourth wall
like
breaks.
banter. No, like banter toward Ryan Reynolds' other movies.
Oh yeah.
So like the original Deadpool when he comes out in X-Men Origins, they bantered that with the toy
He
when
also
he's laying on the
bantered
bed.
himself. There was a point when he mentions himself. He's like
Yeah,
Ryan Reynolds is
yeah.
like the
So
sexiest man alive or something like
it's
that.
I like the Deadpool
It's pretty
movies.
funny.
I think that
I don't think they
you
could have
heard.
picked anybody else, honestly. I think Ryan Reynolds fits it
Yeah,
pretty
no, he did pretty
perfectly.
good. But you know what's funny? You know what sucks about Ryan Reynolds is every movie that he does now is he plays the same character.
Yeah, it's like
To
The
me at
Rock.
least. Yeah, yes, exactly.
Like he always has to
I'm
play the funniest character.
I'm really scared of Black Adam.
I'm not.
I feel like I feel like he's just gonna be The Rock again. And like the trailer looks awesome. The little snippet that they showed looked awesome, but I feel like he's just gonna play The Rock again,
I
and
don't
he's gonna
know.
go like
That's the end of the movie.
he's gonna do the electric rock
They're
bottom.
like, "Who are you?" And he's gonna
He's
go,
like Thanos.
"I'm Black Rock."
Oh right, yeah. Black Rock. That's funny. But yeah, so like going back to what did we start with? I'm sorry. I'm having a brain
We're
fart.
talking about Deadpool.
Before Deadpool.
Morbius.
Oh, Morbius. Yeah. So wow, we totally jumped into totally
We
different
went
universes.
complete
Yeah.
MCU drop off there.
Yeah. So I think if they do it right, um, because I have a feeling I
I
know
mean, it
what they.
looks like they're doing it right so
No, it
far
does.
in
It
the
does.
trailers,
And
at
I feel
least.
like I have a feeling like I know what they want to do with the execution of pulling the Spider-Man universe
Together, yeah.
together. Like I feel like I know what they want to do, but then at the end of the day, like you watch the end credit scene for Venom, and it's such a short but fast scene that you're like, it makes you think like, oh, is that what they want to do? And then you're like, oh, I don't know. Now I don't know.
Well, I mean, it also doesn't help because it's like how how do they? That's gonna be the problem when we see this movie. Is how are they gonna make it where it's um a Spider-Man movie, especially with Doctor Strange in it, without making it an MCU movie.
Oh, you're talking about No Way Home.
Yeah.
Um,
It's going to be very difficult not to cross that line
so
because Spider-Man's
the thing for
technically
me
both.
is
I should say Tom Holland's Spider-Man is
the thing for me is
technically both.
Spider-Man from the beginning, even when he wasn't in the MCU,
He was in the
is an
MCU.
MCU
Well,
character.
yeah.
There's so many stories in the comic books that revolve around Spider-Man that they haven't even scratched the surface. Like they're talking about like doing a Secret Wars movie, and that revolves around Spider-Man, and like the Fantastic Four and all those characters. So like
Yeah, it's all Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's the middle man.
He is.
So
Deadpool.
fun fact too. So the trailer that came out is a teaser trailer. Everyone keeps waiting for the actual trailer to come out for Spider-Man, because the actual trailer hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, and the actual trailer is not going to show. I don't think it's going to show anything different,
I don't. So I think it's gonna show all the villains,
but not
but I don't think it's gonna show the
Spider-Man's,
Spider-Mans. I think they're gonna leave that for the movie.
which they should, rightfully so.
Yeah, it would make
They
it.
should make everyone as mad as they possibly can,
I
all
I
at the same
agree. I
time.
agree. And like, so if they don't show any of like the Spider-Mans and they just show the villains, I think that's perfectly fine. But I was watching a video earlier and
Show, okay, if they're gonna show the villains, show all the villains, but don't show Willem Dafoe's face. Show his
like show
mask,
his.
but don't show
So
his face.
did you see the pictures that leaked online though?
No.
Oh, so there's pictures of the outfit that leaked. William Dafoe's outfit.
Oh, okay.
And so he has the original Green Goblin's outfit on, but he has a satchel that comes around the side where
With
he
all
puts
the,
his pumpkin bombs,
yeah.
and then he's gonna have a purple scarf. And they said that he's not gonna have the mask.
Mm.
And the reason why he's not gonna have the mask is because he has these goggles that are on, and he's gonna be wearing a hood.
That would actually be really cool if that's what they're going with.
So
Without a mask.
I hope that they go without a mask, because then you can see his face, his expressions.
Okay, so don't show him. I mean, show him,
I
but
think what they
don't
should do,
show
if they show the
his
trailer,
face.
I think what they should do is they should just show like him flying the glider really quick.
Yeah.
Like it should be a quick
don't
scene, because every time you see the Green Goblin, it's such a fast scene. Even in the Amazing Spider-Man, it's such a when they show the Green Goblin finally, and Harry Osborn comes out, it's such a fast scene because he's like and he's flying he's flying the glider.
Yeah.
So I feel like if they show the glider from behind or the Green Goblin from behind flying the glider, that would be enough to see in a trailer.
Yeah, without revealing everything.
They've already showed Doc Ock. They got to show the Lizard because they've confirmed that the Lizard is in it.
Sandman,
They confirmed Sandman, but they haven't showed Sandman, or they do, but they don't.
Electro.
And Electro. And they haven't said if there's a sixth villain. Right as
I
of right
mean-
now, they're saying it's a Sinister Five movie. Which
We'll
to
see.
me,
We'll see.
I mean, from previous conversations that we had before.
Venom.
So
Venom.
that's another thing. So
Venom may not be a villain.
I don't think he's in the movie.
I mean, you don't think he's.
So
in the
there's gonna
movie.
be 2 post-credit scenes apparently, and I think he's gonna be in a
Oh,
post-credit scene.
Jesus
And I don't think it's gonna
Christ.
be what we think. Like I don't think it's gonna be like Spider-Man and Venom meeting.
It's just gonna be Venom by himself.
I think I don't know. I watched a few different videos today of like
I've seen edits of people are putting together, and they're like, obviously they're garbage because they don't look anything.
See,
similar.
my big thing is Tom Holland. He has stated that this is his last movie as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true. I think they're gonna do one more movie, and it's gonna be a Spider-Man versus Venom movie. They have to. And I feel like one of the end credit scenes will be Tom Holland Spider-Man getting a symbiote suit, and then
think
that's how
so?
it ends.
You think he'll just get a symbiote suit and that's it?
I think so.
Hmm.
Now the question is it going to be Venom though? or is it gonna be another
Could be
symbiote?
Carnage.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. Carnage is dead,
yeah. Well, yeah,
along with
that kind of
Woody
sucks.
Harrelson.
Yeah, I mean, I liked how they did that. And I didn't like how they did that, but
I
it's
thought it was
alright.
pretty hilarious. I thought that was the best.
That he eats him.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was kind of funny. That was probably the funniest part of the whole movie.
But no. So there's a bunch of there's just way too many theories out there
I
though.
feel like we're leaning towards a Spider-Man podcast. That's what we're doing. We've talked
I
about
mean,
Spider-Man in like the past 5
I think
podcasts.
it's because that's kind of the right now that's the movie that's coming out.
That's the
That's
biggest thing,
where
especially for
there's
nerds.
so many theories or so many things that just came out for that movie. Like people, like I said, people are still waiting for that second trailer, and you don't even know what it's gonna be on the
Oh, I
trailer.
bet they're not gonna release that trailer until probably like
The week before the movie comes out. So like, what it
I
comes out? It
mean
comes out
there
the
or 17th
December
of
17th.
December. There
Well,
or they're gonna release it on like
oh, so that's
Thanksgiving
what I
or
was trying to
something.
say. So I saw a video earlier, and they were saying when they're gonna release this trailer. So apparently, it's Stan Lee's birthday, November something. I think I can't remember the day.
I'm gonna
We
look
can
it up
look it up, and while
while
we
you're
look it up,
doing
we will go ding 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 ding.
This research is brought to you by Geo's Jeopardy song.
You took too
It's
long.
December 28th.
Okay, so wait.
So,
Okay, so
yeah,
something
it's gonna
there's
be
something happening in November about Stan Lee, and it's supposed to be like
Stan
something
Lee
for him.
November. Did he
As
die in November?
oh, did he?
Let's see.
We're pausing the episode
Mr. Lee.
to Google search.
Oh, he died November 12th.
Okay, so they're saying that they were gonna release it November 12th.
That'd be cool.
That would.
I wonder if they're still gonna do the thing that everyone wants them to do, where instead of Stan Lee being like the cameo in every movie, they want
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
So
That would
that
be
would be awesome.
that would be probably the best movie to have Deadpool for the very first time as doing
That
that.
would. That
Him
would.
like dressed up as like Stan Lee.
Oh,
That would be
that would be
awesome.
funny. So that would be cool for Deadpool's like, I guess. Well, he cameoed in that commercial for Free Guy,
Yeah, I don't count
but
that.
I feel like it would be cool to have him in a Spider-Man episode, a Spider-Man movie,
I
even if it was something small, like him like riding his scooter or something, like past them fighting or something. I think that would be funny.
yeah, that would be great.
But
Honestly, I think it's either gonna be that movie or because he because
you just hit me.
or because he was in that commercial with Korg, it's probably gonna
Oh,
be
Thor.
Thor Love and Thunder or
I could
whatever.
I could see that. Eternals comes out this weekend.
I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm gonna go watch
Did
it.
you hear that it got like
Really bad reviews.
really bad reviews?
So a lot of people are hating on it because it's
Yeah.
supposed to be like an artsy movie apparently.
Well,
I
I
don't know.
heard that, and I heard they crammed a lot into that movie that like just did not belong in that movie. Like they tried to make everything that has happened since Endgame like fit into that movie, and it just
Oh yeah, I know that they're trying to make it like an Endgame-esque movie.
that's what I heard.
So
Yeah,
I mean, I'm gonna go watch it regardless. It's a Marvel
I'm
movie,
not gonna
so
watch
I've
it.
seen every Marvel movies to date. So
I still haven't seen most of the ones
oh
that
my
I said I
God,
haven't.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
They just came out with a game for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, have you played it?
No.
No, me
Have you?
either. No. I'm still like I said, I'm still doing from our last episode. I'm still playing New World and
He's still mining
Destiny
trees,
and
everybody.
oh my God, no,
He's level
dude!
80.
Oh my God, mining trees.
Only 20 more levels
So
to
I have to
go.
get, I have to get like silver ingots, something like that.
Inglots, yeah.
Whatever the heck they're
What are
called.
inglots? You
It's
mean
like a
ingots?
silver. Yes,
You
that was
said
I don't know,
inglots.
whatever. Anyways, I have to get that, and in order to get that, I need to be like level 50.
He has to mine
To
trees
mine
for 6
No, I
hours.
have to mine like iron, and I'm like, oh, this sucks, dude, because I'm not even level 50. I'm only like level 15. So in order for me to
It's
get
one
it,
of those games.
I have to turn wood into charcoal,
You're
or
gonna have to
something like that.
you're gonna have to get Goku to come sit in here and just hold the mouse button down for you while
Oh
you're
my
at
god,
work.
dude, for real. It's yeah.
That's exactly why I don't play those games.
I have been giving myself an hour, like roughly an hour to 2 hours of gameplay before I turn it off. I can't. I have to
Nope.
give myself like a time limit because if not, I will sit in here for like. I'll look outside and I'll be like, "Huh, the sun's going down," and then when I look again, "Huh,
The
the
sun's
sun's
coming up.
coming up." So I have to give myself like a time
That or
limit.
you'll look and you're like, sun's still going down.
Or
That's
my
weird.
or my alarm goes off. My 6 a.m. alarm is like, "You gotta go to work."
Nope.
But yeah, man, it's one of those games, yeah. But
I
I've been
just
on that
got
and Destiny, so
I just got back into Rocket League.
oh nice.
One of my friends that
Anything new?
there's new cars, new stuff, new colors. Um their season's about to end, so we'll see what the next season holds.
I was talking to Lady Chibi Chibi yesterday, and she was
Yeah.
saying that Apex started their new season yesterday,
Yeah, I
and that
saw
they have
that.
like a new character and
There was
stuff.
like a friggin' 15 gigabyte update for it, and I was like, great.
Okay, so that's I'm kind of sad, man, because I've turned on my PlayStation to actually try to play it, and every time I turn on my PlayStation, there's an
There's an
update.
update. Yeah.
And like I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play Destiny on my PlayStation again. I'm gonna get back into it. And I went and I turned it on and it was like updating, and I was like, all right, that's fine. I'm gonna go watch TV while it updates. So I let it update, and then I'll come back and it's like copying, and I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. I was like, I want to play, so I turned it on my PC and updated it on my PC on Steam, and it updated in 2 seconds, and I'm like,
And it doesn't have to copy.
yeah, yeah, and I'm like, man, you know what? I'm done with this. I want to get back to my PlayStation though, because I have to still play like Far Cry 5. I want to get into Far Cry 6, which I hear is not getting good reviews.
Oh,
Um,
I haven't really looked.
yeah, I heard.
I heard it's actually, and well, from what I've heard, it's been getting decent
I've
reviews, but
watched
not like.
a few people playing it and are not playing it but reviewing it, and like one of the ones I like watching is the girlfriend reviews. Have you seen her or them? It's like
Uh,
a guy that makes his girlfriend watch him play games, and she gives the review of the game. So it's pretty funny because Far Cry
she's like
6.
giving the review of her watching it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
So Far Cry
That's a good
6, she's
idea.
actually playing it with him, and she's like, the only good part about the game is that it's co-op. She's like, other than that, everything's just it's not that good of a game.
Hmm.
But there's been a few of reviewers that I've watched that are just like the game's not really that good, and it sucks because like you go back to Far Cry 3, which to me is one of the best Far Cries.
I agree.
That the
For
stories
it being the only Far Cry that I played, yeah, I agree.
the story's really good. I feel like the character development's really good. Like you end up liking the first person character that you're playing with by the middle of the game, you know what I'm saying? And there's just so much going on in the world. I feel
That and
like
you
they
can never get over those healing animations.
wrapping your arm and stuff.
Wrapping duct tape on your
Yeah.
arm or popping your finger back in.
I feel like they try because even playing part 5, right? They tried to capture that with part 5, and I just feel like it's not the same. Like the stories so far that I'm playing on 5, it's okay, but it's just hasn't been the same as part 3. Part 3, you're immediately sucked into the game, whereas part 5, you're just like, when am I gonna get sucked into the game? And I feel like that's gonna be the same thing for part 6.
That's why I don't play those anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've rekindled my love of Rocket League. So
What's going on with that though?
eyes down, Guardian.
It's always eyes up, Guardian.
No, one of my friend that I used to play Rocket League with all the time, he messaged me yesterday or
He's
two
like,
days
Tristan,
ago.
where you've been? I
Well, he
missed
got
you.
PC. He got PC, so he doesn't
Oh,
play Xbox anymore. And he's like,
yeah.
"Yo, where you been?" I'm like, "What do you mean, where have I been? I didn't abandon my
Be like, I've
Xbox."
been on my Xbox, bro. Where you been? And he's like,
And he's like,
oh
"Oh
yeah,
yeah, well, if you want to play Rocket League, let me know, cause it's crossplay."
yeah, yeah.
And we played it yesterday when I got home, and I love Rocket League still. It
See,
I will say it is terrible to play by yourself. I mean, people do, but I hate playing it by myself.
why? Why is that though?
It's a team-based game.
So, but you have to be able to talk to your team. That's why.
You don't have to, but it makes it a lot easier if you do. It's one of those games. It's like if you ever played like Rainbow Six Siege or anything like that, like it's so hard to play that game if you're not talking to your teammates.
Mm, mm. Yeah, like Call of Duty,
Yeah. That and
sort
it's
of.
such a competitive game that when you're playing with people, like it's like when we play Call of Duty. When me and
Yeah,
you are playing, we're just having a good time, like we're not trying to do anything crazy.
yeah.
Whereas when I play with like
People that are trying to do stuff crazy.
yeah, if I play with like say Franco for example,
Yeah.
I know that most of the time we're playing for a good time, but there's points where we're like, all
Well,
right,
that's
we
because
want to actually win. So
that's because you guys are like really good players on that game, though. Like you don't. It's like so when you, for example, you're playing with me, Franco, yourself, Colin. You know, who else? Who else do we play with?
well, there's only four people, so you
Yeah.
name four people.
When we play,
We're
it's
always
more
having a
just
good
for fun,
time,
you
yeah.
know. But then like say you're on a game with like Carlos and
Franco and
Franco
his
and his
cousin.
cousin or anyone
Then
else,
we're all like
then you're
yelling at
in it.
each other
Well,
because we're
you're
trying
in
to
the game. You
win.
know how to play it.
Yeah.
Like everyone that's in that game knows how to play it like perfect. You know, they know exactly what they need to be doing.
Yeah.
Whereas like I feel like for me is like it, anytime anyone plays like a competitive or online game with me, I'm just like I don't care. I'm like let's just play
It's
for
like when
fun.
we
I
It's
want to
like when
play
we
the
play Crucible.
yeah exactly. I want to play the new Left 4 Dead with the group because like we have a fun group. I feel like
I have it downloaded and every time I'm like off, like I'm sitting at home and I'm playing my Xbox, I'm like, should I just turn it on just to see? And then I'm like, no. I'm gonna wait until me and Gio can play it
so
because
it's downloaded on my Xbox.
I don't want to ruin it. Is
I
my
want to
problem.
download it on my PC so that way
Is it crossplay?
it's only Xbox.
You just
I
said you
could
wanted to
download
download
it on
on
my Xbox.
PC.
I have Xbox.
I know, but
It's
is
the
it?
same thing.
Oh, oh,
It's through an Xbox server.
okay.
So like for example, if I'm playing Destiny, I downloaded Destiny on the Xbox and on Steam,
Oh, on the Game Pass. Okay, I see what you're saying.
and it shows that I'm playing like so if I'm playing Destiny on the Xbox,
It shows
it
it.
shows that I'm playing it on Microsoft.
Yeah.
But if I'm playing on Steam, it shows I'm playing on Steam.
Hmm.
It's pretty cool.
It's weird how that works.
I don't make the
Hey,
rules,
man.
man. I don't make the rules.
Microsoft makes the rules
Mhm.
apparently. But yeah, Rocket League is fun. I
See,
actually at work today I was
I would try
watching.
it out. I would, but I'm because you say it's like a really hard learning curve for the game. I'm like,
It is.
I don't have time for
Yeah, it's
that.
one of those games you have to put time in.
Yeah, and it's competitive, and we've talked about it before, and I'm not a super competitive person.
Yeah.
That's like Apex though. No, I I noticed I've played Apex by myself, right? Like normally I play with like you and Lady Chibi Chibi.
Yeah.
And I noticed like when I play with you guys, I'm more like, oh, let's just play, but you guys are nasty at the game.
I mean, I'm all right. I'm not.
You guys are nasty at the game. I'm just saying.
I will say that I feel like that's my skill. I can
Being nasty at games.
No, no. No, I can pick up any game and be all right at any game.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't be like the best, but I also am not usually the worst.
See, like for me, I'm like
Apex is that middle
for me,
ground for
I
me.
think I learned how to play Apex a little bit, but I'm still learning.
Yeah, there's
Like
a lot of
I'm
things
still
in
in the beginning.
Apex that I still have not figured out.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like so that's one thing that I wanted to have Chibi Chibi on the the episode, like an episode, so that way we could talk about Apex. Because it would be cool to see like, um, kind of like
Her
the
perspective.
beginning, the beginner's eye, the like intermediate eye, and then like the, I would say almost professional eye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like someone that plays it like ranking. Because then you would see like the three different aspects of how to play the game.
that would be similar to like Rocket League kind of. If we had
If we had a team for Rocket
like
League,
me, you, and like I don't know anybody else in
I,
my friend group that plays Rocket League other than me.
I don't know, man. Hot Wheels, soccer. I don't. Two things I don't really like. I don't like Hot Wheels and I don't like soccer.
It's not Hot Wheels though. You build your own cars. But yeah,
Although I do want to play that Hot Wheels game. Have you seen it?
I don't.
No, have you seen it?
Yeah, it looks all right.
Yeah, you want to play it. You know you want to play it.
Nah,
But
I would play it if it was free. That's about
eventually I
it.
think we'll have like a cool gaming episode where we are talking about Destiny. I want to talk about Destiny.
A lot of We'll have a full Destiny
That
episode.
that we would have to write down some notes so
I
that
would
way
also
we're
have
not
to start playing
yeah
Destiny again.
start playing it again. But talk about Destiny and talk about Apex. Maybe get a little bit of Call of Duty in there because Call of Duty was fun while it
Yeah,
lasted.
it was during the
Um,
pandemic.
I got some cool videos. Um,
Oh,
the one where
I got a video to show you too.
I got saved by Colin. He hit the dude.
Yeah,
Dude, that was funny, dude.
I need to
I was dying. I literally died, and I was laughing.
I got a I got a video of Rocket League that I could show you from yesterday.
Yeah,
It's pretty
yeah, you
fun.
have to show me, cause I mean maybe I'll download it and give it a shot, try it out.
I'll teach you some of it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very difficult to learn a lot of it.
I'm sure.
Um, it's funny because like now that I went back to starting to play it, it's like we were talking about the bowling thing. Like you get caught up in it, and like at work today, I watched they had a like an invitational cup yesterday
Yeah.
for the Rocket League like professionals.
Oh yeah.
For them to
Oh,
go
it's an
to.
esport, right?
Yeah, it's it's actually an Olympic esport too. Like at the Olympics, they were gonna have
No, it's
Rocket League.
not.
Yeah,
What
it
the
is.
hell?
It's the so this well at Tokyo they were supposed to do it. I don't know if they did. It
They
was
were like,
supposed to be the very first esport in the Olympics ever.
for Rocket League?
Hmm
How or why?
Because there's I think there's
Because these
like
dudes are sweating on a
there
remote.
there's like 30 teams and they're all worldwide teams.
Holy smacks.
Yeah. But I watched today while I was sitting there folding shirts at work. I was watching the cup yesterday, the final for it, and it was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. I didn't remember like how cool it was to actually like watch. It's same with like bowling. Like now I find myself when I'm like bored, I'm watching like full tournaments of bowling.
Yeah.
Like obviously professionals.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
watching
mean,
amateurs, but
I like just watch like when we go to the bowling alleys. Damn, we're gonna talk about bowling for the next. When we go to the bowling alleys, I like watching people play because you learn from that. You know.
I do too.
It's
I
I
like
mean
watching
so
people just throw it as hard as they
yeah.
can
So
and it doesn't
I'm
work.
sure it
It's
happen.
great.
It's the same with like Rocket League. You watch, like these professionals play and you learn techniques from
Oh
how they
yeah.
play. You know. So I
I
mean,
saw I
and these guys are like gamers on crack. You know.
yeah. Well, it's like you're saying like you see their techniques. Like I've seen just today when I was watching, I was like there's a couple times I saw them do something and I was like, "Oh, I never thought to do it that way." And they like did
Yeah.
something insane and I'm like, that's actually a really smart way to do that
Yeah,
because
and then if you know how to do it or you think you know how to do it, you're gonna try it out.
that's my problem with like games like that is I'm not very efficient with like because you have boost and you have to like go and pick up the pads to like get more
Yeah,
boost
yeah,
and I'm not very efficient at doing that and I saw some of them do stuff to get boost quicker and stuff like that and I was like,
oh,
wow,
okay, that's cool.
that's very smart. Same
Yeah,
with like bowling. Like we watched Lewis bowl and I'm like, "Oh, I didn't think to do it that way."
Yeah, dude, we are shouting out like a lot of our friends on this episode.
Oh well.
It's something new, I guess, right?
At some
We
point,
haven't.
most of them will be on here,
Yeah,
so we'll,
we haven't done that. We've
we were
in our
restricting it, and
yeah, in our
now we're like,
previous episode, we were like, ah, let's not really talk about our friends that much, you know. And now
yeah,
we're just like, ah,
we
you
don't
know
want to
what?
develop their fans before
They're
our
part,
fans.
they're part of our life though, so I think that's it's gonna be really cool to eventually when they do come into episodes or some of them do come into episodes to meeting
Yeah,
them. So
shout them
we're
out.
like, this is who we're talking about. Now we have a third mic.
Yeah, when we get that, yeah,
When we get that, yeah.
we'll have to get like an extension pole.
Oh.
Goes back like 10 feet.
Man, we went full circle. Let's go back to Morbius. No. The- or Spider-Man or no, we did want to talk about something else that we saw just recently.
I mean, we saw the Boba Fett thing.
Oh
But,
yeah, Boba
I
Fett.
mean,
That's okay. That's what it was. I didn't like it.
yeah, it doesn't look. It doesn't look as entertaining as Mandalorian.
Yeah,
It
so
looks actually fairly
it
boring.
it looks like a Star Wars. Honestly, it looks like Star Wars. It just yeah, it looks boring. It looks like what they want to do is they want to make it
They want to try and make it like
like a
Mando, but
political
not.
movie or a political show. And
Well,
I'm just
yeah.
like, this is gonna be tiring. I'm sure it's gonna be a dope ass show,
I don't know.
but I'm just like,
Like I said, I saw the trailer and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna watch this one.
yeah, it was like that.
I may watch it when all of it comes out. It's not like
Yeah,
Mando.
I
Every
think,
week Mando came out, I watched Mando.
yeah, I think I'm probably gonna do the same thing actually.
Just wait till it all comes
Just wait
out
till
and
it all
just
comes out
watch it.
because I watched Star Wars Visions and honestly, I was like some of the episodes were really nice.
They were underwhelming though.
Yeah, the only episode that ever stood out to me from the whole thing was the first episode. It's called The Duel.
Yeah,
It's a badass episode.
I think that's probably the best episode.
that was my favorite episode. All the other episodes, I'm like,
They were all right. Yeah.
The only other thing I'm looking forward to, and like change of subject, I guess, but it's a movie based off of a TV show, is Cowboy Bebop is coming out on Netflix, and I don't know if you know what that is.
I do not. I know you told me. You showed me last time.
Yeah,
it's like
it's based
an
off
old
of
anime.
Yeah, it's based
yeah.
off of an anime that I used to watch on Toonami back in the days. And think about that.
I don't know what that
Toonami is
means.
you know what Toonami is, bro?
No.
Oh my god, I'm old. No, it's on Cartoon Network. It was on Cartoon Network at the end of at the end of the night.
That was Adult Swim.
Oh, my young Padman, you gotta learn. Before Adult Swim, it was called
Swim? Wow.
Toonami, and they would play like anime. They would
I
do
remember
anime.
Robot Chicken. Robot Chicken was good.
Oh, Robot Chicken. Actually, you know what's funny is I was watching Robot Chicken. My PC. I gotta fix something on it.
You were watching Robot Chicken.
I was watching Robot Chicken, yeah, because they were doing for Halloween. They were doing on HBO Max. They had like Halloween episodes.
Of Robot Chicken?
Yeah, just like
Wait, it's on HBO?
It's on HBO Max. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Because it's owned by I think it's owned by Warner Brothers.
Oh,
So
I
they
did not know
have
that.
like Adult Swim on HBO Max.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds
So
it
you
sounds like your PC
It's
is like
gonna blow
letting
up.
air out.
It's not what it is. So I looked it up.
The
It's-
tires are flat.
No, so when PCs get shipped, if they're liquid cooled, a lot of times the bubbles they sit in the radiator and that's what that is.
So that's what that sound is.
Yeah, so I have to take out my actual radiator and flip it around.
You're gonna take it out.
Take it out, flip it
You're gonna
around.
go to your car, take the one out of your car,
Yeah,
and just engine swap
and
it.
run it over.
Just engine swap it. Pretty much.
Pretty much.
I don't think the one from your car is gonna fit in there though. It's probably 4 times
We
too
just have
big.
it sitting right here in front of us with the fan. My,
Getting 6 horsepower.
we could turn off the fan in the back because it'll be super cold in here.
Pretty much. Thank you everybody for listening to our episode today. It's another random episode, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Nah, honestly, I think.
A lot of Spider-Man in this one.
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. But I think Spider-Man's gonna pop up in the next few episodes too, until the movie actually comes out.
Man, it's gonna suck after that. After the
Then we're not gonna
movie,
have anything to talk about.
we're
No,
gonna
actually, we
talk.
probably have more to talk about.
Oh yeah, because we're gonna come up with more theories on the next movie, which would be Doctor Strange,
The next movie after
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
At least continuing the storyline. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Doctor Strange and the
And
Multiverse of
then
Madness,
Thor.
which got pushed back though.
Yeah. So next year.
Yeah,
So
next
we'll have a whole year of Doctor Strange.
year. And its theories
Pretty much.
of Doc Ock coming into the Spider-Man universe.
Doc Ock is gonna kill Doctor Strange.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Twist. Green Goblin. What? All right. Well, thank you everybody. Like, share, subscribe. 5 stars on
Well, what episode
Spotify.
is this? This is our 14th episode.
I don't. Is it?
I think so.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
That means we've been doing this for
Way too long.
8 months later.
Has it? Has it been?
No.
No, because there's been times where we're doing 2 episodes 1 week.
Well, still, I mean,
That's pretty good.
it's 14 weeks of episodes, so that's
pretty good. Thank you for
a fifth of the way there.
thank you for watching. I think we'll try. I mean, we said this last time that we'll try to keep our episodes kind of shorter. I feel like they're
So
easier.
far, we've been 2 for 2. So.
Well, no, because this one's gonna end up being 100 hours long for this ending. I feel like it's a little easier to listen to.
Yeah.
But the last 2 episodes we kind of just went into.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we didn't really have any topics.
Because we had a topic, and then we couldn't come up with subtopics for that topic.
Yeah, this was
So it
supposed to be
really
the Harry
threw us
Potter
off.
episode, if you guys remember.
So, possibly next week will be Harry Potter.
Possibly.
If we come up with subtopics.
We're gonna keep pushing back Harry Potter's episode.
Harry Potter's gonna, the friggin' next movie's gonna come out before the episode.
They said that they're working on the Cursed Child, right? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, they released a trailer. Did you not see the trailer?
No. I heard
Yeah.
about it. I didn't see a trailer.
I
There's a
saw the trailer. Yeah.
Is it good?
Daniel
Daniel Radcliffe's in it?
Yes, he is. So is
Is he 100 years old?
So is Ron Weasley, and I don't know if Hermione's in it or not.
No, she's
I think Ron Weasley is.
she's too big of an actress now.
I mean,
Nah, I'm sure she'll be in it.
I don't know.
It's Harry Potter. It's their beginning. It's
It's
beginning of
weird
their
seeing
career.
him because I don't remember if he's wearing glasses or not, but he has a beard and like hair. It's weird.
Have you seen the movie Horns?
No.
With Daniel Radcliffe?
No.
Watch it. It's an amazing movie. And he has a beard.
Okay. You heard it here, folks.
Watch Horns if you haven't seen it.
With Daniel Radcliffe, not the other one. The one with Daniel Radcliffe.
Yes, not Harry.
I don't know if
Not
there is
Harry
another
Horn
one. but-
Potter. Hmm?
What? All right. Thank you for listening. I'm Tristan,
I'm Gio.
and we'll see you next time on
It's gonna be up here.
Geo.
It's gonna say at the Noodle Shop.
Okay. Plug the Instagram. Got it.
Yes, Instagram.
I did forget about that. TJ Maverick here, and Geo or G to the 666 there
And then at
with
the
a bunch
Noodle
of
Shop.
arrows.
No, you're gonna make me do more work. A bunch of arrows. I'm not putting arrows, okay? It'll just be like it's on every episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, check out our Spotify if you like to listen. If not, and you want to watch YouTube, check out our YouTube channel.
Feel free.
It's both the Noodle Shop.
All of it is on our flow page, which is also on our description
Yes.
and Instagram. Check out the Instagram.
Yes, check out the Instagram. Show us some love.
Yeah.
And then if
If
you are
not-
following us on Instagram,
We will see you.
if you are following on Instagram, and you have some
Thank you.
suggestions you want to hear us talk about, shoot us DMs and
Same thing with YouTube. Comments.
yeah.
There's a comment
definitely.
section. Go ahead.
So
Drop a comment. Shout us out if you want, or we'll shout you out. Actually.
yeah, we will shout you out. Like that one dude, we didn't get his name.
Yeah. I honestly I couldn't pronounce his name.
But thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you. That one guy.
That one dude, yes.
The one dude in the very back
You
there.
rock. Too sweet.
Yeah.
And our next episode is going to be about Harry Potter, probably.
Hopefully.
And then we're going to start it, and it's going to be about wrestling.
Yeah. We're gonna be like, man,
Bray Wyatt.
did you see Harry Potter do that body slam to Ron? What?
Bray Wyatt, man. Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
He's going to end up showing up in AEW, and then that's going to
Yeah.
be our next 2 months of conversation.
Pretty much.
We didn't even talk about...
Zavala playing Zavala?
Yeah. Why are you pointing at me, man? You want to fight?